Firstly, please accept my thanks to Dr. Widener and Miss Hutchings, who inspired me and helped me to prepare this talk. The essence of this talk, titled Leadership Begins with Courage, will have three components: 2 quotes and 1 bookish story. First quote will be by second president of our country, and second quote will be by wartime Prime Minister of United Kingdom. First quote: that tells you who is leader. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. Second quote tells you what is courage. Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. Courage does not simply materialize out of thin air. Courage begins years before, often in the early days of childhood, as we forge our character. Each choice we make either strengthens or weakens it. Ultimately, it is our character that forms the unshakable and unbreakable foundation for courage. There are 7 character traits that courageous people share. Number 1, integrity. Number 2, determination. Number 3, compassion and love. Number 4, wisdom. Number 5, hope. Number 6, composure. And number 7, faith. Integrity. Go to a place beyond reproach. The point is not to be honest only by barest of margins, but willingness to stand up and fight for it. Number 2, determination. Stay strong in adversity. Obstacles appear in our path every day. At each obstacle, you need to choose. Will I let the obstacle stop me, or will I grit my teeth and dig a new path around it? Number 3, compassion and love. Look beyond yourself. Number 4, wisdom. Learn from others who are wiser than yourself. Our experiences mold and shape our wisdom. Wisdom can be gleaned from every conversation, every interaction, and every book. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Courageous people are lifelong learners and apply wisdom from the difficult situations they encounter. Number 5, hope and courage, optimism. Number 6, composure. Don't let emotion override wisdom. As the old adage goes, don't sweat the small stuff. There is so much truth in that. If you worry or panic about the small day-to-day events in life, you won't be prepared for the big ones. Number 7, faith. Gain strength from God. Prayer and faith in God give us a strength that's impossible to attain in any other way. There is no magic formula that can completely prepare us for the crisis in life. However, each choice we make now will impact how we handle those crises in the future. Now, the third component of my talk is the bookish story. This story I read years ago in the book titled Success for Dummies, written by Zig Ziglar. This is about a lady who hates her job and seeks help for so-called horrible job. She is griping and complaining. Zig informs her that her problem is about to get worse, and he believes that her employer will fire her. Of course, she is in complete denial. Zig advises her to write everything what she likes about her job, and her statement is nothing. There is nothing about her job that she likes. Then the question arises, do they pay you for the work you do? Absolutely. Do they pay you below average, average, or above average? Above average, of course. And slowly, there are 22 facts that she likes about her job that she did not know prior to conversation with Ziglar. 3 weeks vacation with pay, life insurance, health insurance, retirement program, less than 10 minutes from home. Now, after jotting down all those 22 statements, Mr. Ziglar advises her, gives her assignment that before you go to sleep tonight, you need to rewrite all these 22 statements. But instead of writing, I like my job, you write, I love my job. I love my job because it pays me above average. I like my job 10 minutes from home, and so on. 6 weeks later, she meets with Ziglar again for follow-up. She looks excited. Ziglar asks, how are you doing? And I answer, she was doing wonderfully well. She states that you cannot believe, Mr. Ziglar, how much those people have changed. She took first step. That was courage to seek help. People who do not take step number 1 will never take step number 2. Now, let's come back to quote number 1, and I like to modify it so that it brings the leader in you. Original quote from John Adams is, if your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are leader. Please change the word others to you. If your actions inspire you to dream more, learn more, be more, and become more, you are leader. Thanks for listening.